Hi everybody, welcome back. Somebody asked me to make next gen RPM 64. Now they want me to use Jackson Storm's body, and I'm going to use the airbrush to paint this thing yellow. I have it all set up. I have already taken the liberty of taking the car apart, taping off the window so it looks more like that there. And I'm going to put this in the white box and spray it with bright yellow paint, and then try and put some, using the brush, I'll put the rest of the stripes on it in the number 64. So here is Team RPM from this book called Pixar Cars Character Encyclopedia, Cars 1 and 2. And anyway, here's RPM 64. It says Winford Bradford Rutherford is sponsored by RPM. That's his name, Winford Bradford Rutherford, the nighttime backfire suppressant company. This model has been released as a single in every series apart from Desert Art and Final Series. It's a clever car. Winford is known as a professor on the racetrack because of his studies in physics. He is one of the few race car diecasts to have two lenticular releases, including Nitro 8, number 28. Okay, and let's see, it's a model name number RPM 64, series SWRNL, versions 2, vehicles, Capital Motors. Okay, the lenticular releases of RPM vary slightly in eyelid color. One has slight yellow eyelids, the other has dark yellow. So let's have a look what ours has. I don't have the truck or the pity or the crew chief, just have RPM 64. It's right here, look. And he has the light color, dark colored eyelids, same color as the car. So let's put this car in the box. I'll get the air, I have the airbrush ready to go right here. I'm going to try and, this is my second attempt at airbrushing a car. We'll see how it looks. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, I have the car all ready to go. I'm putting it in the box right here. And I'm going to get the sprayer set up. I'm going to start spraying it bright yellow to match RPM 64. The second time trying the airbrush. Okay, here goes. There's a slight chance I put too much water in the paint, so we'll see what happens. No, it looks pretty good. That's going really good. Okay, let's leave that dry for a bit and we'll come back later. Okay, that first coat dried pretty good. Now I'm going to get the paint gun out and try it again with another coat. Hope it works better this time. Definitely going to use the third coat. We'll come back in a little while and do that. See how that settles. Okay, we're going to try another coat of this. That's the second coat. And I'll tell you, it was a lot easier with just a brush or a spray bomb. But this is just going to be for later on when I get used to it. That's better. Just used a brush. Okay, I might end up with that for the third coat and leave it dry, and I might even put a final coat of a brush on it to get it nice and bright yellow. This isn't working as well as I thought, as you can see, so let me just turn this off for a while and come back later. Okay, I have to admit, I'm going to have to cheat and put the last coat on with a brush. Didn't work out very well, so I'll come back in a second and you'll see how it looks with the RPM 64 with the fourth coat of yellow on. Well, that was a fourth coat. I'm going to try another coat, see if I can get this completely bright yellow like RPM 64. I think it must be the new paint. Might be too thin or something, because even the fourth coat is not even covering the primer color. So I'm going to try maybe, this is the fifth coat, or I don't know, forget now. We'll try another coat after this here, see if I can completely bury the color gray. As you can still see it, it's not deep yellow like that there. I'll keep going until I get it covered. I may even put a different paint up here. Maybe this paint's no good. Maybe it's too watered down. I didn't water this paint down, I just bought that today, so I have other paint here, it's a little thicker. I might try that the next coat, because this coat is still not covering the paint. So I'm sorry if I keep bothering you and repeating myself, but I wasn't expecting to put this much paint on this Jackson Storm body to try and cover it up. Okay, we'll come back in a few minutes with another coat. Okay, this is about the 5th or 6th coat. I'm gonna try and finish it off this time, and maybe it'll look bright yellow like it's supposed to. RPM 64. Okay, I'm not gonna do any more coats. After this here, I'm gonna start putting the finishing touches on, and hopefully it won't look that bad. I think in the future I'll use a light primer gray as the base coat for the airbrush instead of the dark Jackson Storm color, and maybe that'll turn out better. But right now we're just gonna try and make RPM 64 the best we can and see how it looks. And I'll try again next time with a different color car. Maybe it'll come out better. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna do right now. And I'll come back later, start putting the numbers on, 64, and try and put some blue and orange on it. And that'll be it. We'll dry overnight, and we'll start in the morning. Before I forget, somebody in our last video wanted me to show my next gen Shu Todoroki. Now here's the original Shu Todoroki, white with red stripes. It's a Grand Prix car, and here's my interpretation of the next gen Shu Todoroki. It was actually Blast Wall Jackson Storm, and I painted it white and put on the stripes. And that's all I want to show that person. So there you go. There's next gen Shu Todoroki. Now, okay, I decided to put the blue on right now, because the whole back of the car is blue, RPM 64. And I'm gonna try and put a big blue square box in the front with a big wide brush. Let's get the blue out. Here it is, a brand new blue, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, let's hope I can get it all in one coat. I'm gonna start probably in the middle of the back window and go right to the back. The whole back end of the car is blue. Okay, let's see how it looks. Middle of the back window, oh, it looks good. And it probably, there's an orange stripe back there actually, so I'll have to put an orange stripe on there later. Maybe not. Okay, the blue's going on really nice. One coat for sure. And I might put some orange on there later, who knows. That's nice. Now the blue kind of goes up the side. It goes kind of like this. And let's see, right up here. And it goes a big long stripe right to the front. And right down at the front wheel. Okay, it's gonna be hard to do. Perfect. Okay, now to the other side. I'm gonna have to hold it from the bottom. Hopefully I can get a good paint of it. Okay, here goes. Gonna go like this. And right across the whole side of the car. Right down to the front. Okay, don't mind that noise in the background. Okay, here we go. That's pretty nice. And there's a square block on the hood. That's going to be hard to make. I'm going to do a nice one below wall, I think is here. I'm going to paint the number RPM in there somehow. I'll let that dry a lot before I try putting that in there. Don't mind the noises in the background. Hopefully it'll be drowned out. Okay, and let's see. The back's done. And the side came pretty darn good actually. Better than I thought. It's not that perfectly straight, but it's better than I expected. Nothing on the top except for the number. And let's see. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, let's leave that for now. We'll leave it dry and I'll come back and put some orange on it. Again, let's do one coat with that. And we'll see how it looks when we come back. Okay, one sec. A little more here. There. Okay, let's turn that off and we'll come back later and put the orange on. Okay, that came really good, the blue. Matches the blue on RPM 64. Now I'm going to get the orange. I have a nice orange paint here. I'm going to shake it up and put it right here. And we're going to try and put, looks like there's orange in the back quarter panel right here. I'm just going to do on each side to get there. Perfect. And on this side, same thing. And there is an orange one on the bottom, on the back. See, the whole bottom. Now this car has been used and abused, RPM 64, so that's beat up. Oops, sorry. It's beat off pretty good. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. It's taking a lot longer than I thought with the 5 coats I used, or 4 coats with the air gun, the airbrush. So I wasn't expecting that too much, obviously. I thought it'd be a lot faster than that. Look at this here. What is this anyway? We got some blobs of paint in there. It's not supposed to be there. Another one. there. Sorry. Okay, there. Okay, now there's some orange along the side. The half the bottom of the car is orange here, so I'm gonna go all along here orange, and the 64 has to go in the middle of that in white, so that'll be a later job. And there's something in the front, yes, a little bit of stripe in the front right here. Well, that's gonna be hard to do on the other side. I'm holding the car right here, so let me see. Okay. Hard to hold this thing. It should have a stand on it, I guess. Okay, here goes. All along here, orange. And a little bit on the front, right here. Now, the next time I come back, I will put the 64 on it and try and get it in there, 64. And see how that works out. And some headlights are white and some black across here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, there's a little bit of a grill, a black grill right there. So I'm gonna try and use this black paint here just to put a little black marker across here. Trying to make next gen RPM 64. I should have looked it up, I guess, and see what it looks like, but I'm making my own. Yeah, that's about it. A little bigger, okay, a little bigger. And there's headlights, white, so I'm gonna get some white paint next. Very watery. There, that's perfect actually. That's pretty good. Okay, let's leave that for now, and we'll come back. I'll put an R in white right here while I got it, and see how that looks. RP, there's the R. Now I need the PM in yellow, so it's going to be kind of hard. I wonder if I can write 64 on the roof while I got the white going here. It's a very watery white, and it's a very thick 64. There's no mistake in that, it's 64, that's for sure. So we'll leave the other paint dry and we'll come back later. Like there's actually an R back there, I can't do that, so let's leave that for now. Okay, I'm trying my best to make this a really good approximate whatever of the car. So it looks like RPM 64, next gen. Okay, I'm gonna try use yellow to make PM here, okay? And I'm just gonna use my screwdriver blade instead of a paintbrush because I can get a better job. Not too bad, RPM. And let's see, 64 on top. Now, on the side is 64. I'm gonna use a brush for that. On the back, I'm not gonna be able to write, I might be able to make a small R in white. I'll try, if I can do that, I'll try to make the PM, but I don't know what's gonna happen here. Okay, it's an R, obviously. There's one over here too, I guess, yep. Okay, I'll try it with a... And 64 is in white. I'm using a brush for that. My white is way too runny. I'm going to try and write a 64 on the side. It's okay, that's big though, so it doesn't matter. And this side, same thing. I'm going to try and use yellow to make the 64, or PM right there, sorry. And 64. And this is going to be all ready to go back together when first thing in the morning when I start getting ready for the video. Okay. And it's going to be New Year's Eve tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, I'm not sure. There's 64, good. There, I think that's about it. When I put it back together, we'll see how it looks. Not much more I can do to this here actually. So we'll see how it looks when I get it ready in the morning. And hopefully it's a good next gen RPM 64. Okay, the paint's all dry. The car is ready to go back together. There's nothing else I can do to make it look like RPM 64. First thing I'm going to do is grab my scribe here and take the paper off the tape off the windows. Now let's put the windshield inside. First the spoiler goes in the back. I keep forgetting that. That has to go in first. Yeah, it makes a big difference. Okay, there's a spoiler, and now put the windshield in with the eyes. Push it all down so it's a nice tight fit. And install the wheels. There is RPM 64 Next Gen using Jackson Storm as the body style. Now what do you think of that? That's pretty darn good. That's actually metallic paint I use. I didn't know I had that, but I bought metallic acrylic paint in the blue. I may do a whole car in that paint soon because I like the color of it. But that's RPM 64. It took a lot longer than I thought. I tried the airbrush again. It didn't turn out the greatest. But let me know what you think in the comments, if I did a good job or not. And this is probably my last video of 2021. So everyone have a happy new year. Look at the date, it's January 31st. It'll be over tomorrow. And maybe we'll start again next year. Maybe a whole new series, who knows. Let me know what you think. And happy new year. Thanks for watching all my videos all year, and have a great day and a great year.